So let's dive straight into tip number 1 to get rid of your dry, irritating cough. Tip number 1. Do not waste your money on over-the-counter cough syrups. Controversial, right? But trust me, they're actually not that effective. So here's what you're gonna do instead. Tip number 2, you're gonna try a warm water and honey mix. In fact, studies have shown it to be just as effective as those over-the-counter cough syrups. And in fact, I usually recommend it to most of my patients who have got a dry, irritable cough. And here's how you make it. Teaspoon of honey, place spoon in cup, add water, mix. And your cough remedy is now ready. Now with your homemade cough mixture, I need you to remember 3 things. 1, this is not recommended for babies under the age of 1 year. Secondly, you need to let this cool down, okay? Do it when it's lukewarm. Drink it when it's lukewarm. If you drink it when it's piping hot, it's just gonna make that cough worse. And thirdly, you can take sips of this as often as you want for symptomatic relief. And moving swiftly on to tip number 3, add some ginger to your cough mixture. A study has actually shown that ginger can help relax airways and therefore help with a cough. So here's what you're gonna do. If you have ginger tea bags at home, consider adding it to your warm water honey mix. If you don't have ginger tea bags, I prefer doing this. Get some fresh ginger, cut off in about 1 inch, cut it up finely, pop it in there, let it simmer in there for a couple of minutes, 10-15 minutes, and then strain it out and then drink your solution. Trust me, it's gonna be amazing. Okay, so now let's talk about something that very few people are talking about. Ever heard of a post-nasal drip? If you haven't, it's fine. It's basically when too much mucus, more than normal, drips at the back of the throat and gathers there, and it keeps prompting you to cough. And believe me, it's way more common than you might think. It's caused by allergens, it's caused by viral infections like the common cold, it's caused by irritants, and here's what you need to do. Tip number 4, saline nasal rinse, okay? What this is gonna do, it's gonna flush away that mucus, it's gonna flush away those irritants, it's gonna flush away those allergens, and that is gonna help with a post-nasal drip, which is all in all gonna help with that cough. Here's what you need to do. Kettle, add water, boil, cook. 1 teaspoon of non-iodized salt, add water, mix, and your saline solution is now ready. Next up, you're gonna stand over a sink, you're gonna wash your hands, you're gonna get your solution, you're gonna pour it into your palm like so, close one nostril, sniff it up, and then let it run, okay? Repeat 3 times in each nostril, easy as that. And if you find after a while that this is actually helping with your cough, then it's time to take the nasal rinse to the next level with my NETI pot sinus rinse bottle that I've developed, that I've made, and it's really gonna help you do the flush properly, because let's face it, sniffing up that saline solution is an unnatural process, and you're probably not gonna get the full effect out of it, which is hence why I've made this. And it's super easy to use. Literally pour in your saline solution that we made in earlier into the bottle, stand over a sink, pop this into your nostril like so, and click this button. When you click this button, it flushes the solution through your nasal passage out the other, and then you repeat on the other side and it flushes it through. And best of all, no sniffing up required. And honestly, I really cannot recommend my products enough if you want to do the nasal rinse properly and take it to the next level. You can buy it from Amazon wherever you are in the world, link in the description and pinned comment below.